There's a lot of water flowing through this system, either underground or through the river system, that maybe people don't really think about, but this is a piece of a larger system, natural system, that's happening all around us all year.
Assessing the kind of service a natural wetland provides to the city of Nanaimo and determining what the cost of that service would be is the focus of a new study on Buttertubs Marsh.
It's called the Municipal Natural Capital Initiative, and it's a one-year project that we'll be working on with 4 other local governments across Canada. And it's about looking at the natural features we have in the city and trying to have a better sense of the financial value and what they truly contribute to the local government and to the city.
Natural capital refers to the planet's stock of water, air, land, renewable and non-renewable resources such as plants and animals.
I think a lot of people enjoy coming out to Buttertubs Marsh and are probably aware of some of these things, but I think when you sit down and really think about it, it's quite incredible the amount of ecological services that we get from these natural systems. There's a number of levels of economic importance for natural systems and wetlands such as this. In addition to providing important habitat for fish and wildlife, it's important for the health and well-being for humans, both in terms of a physical sense, in terms of getting outside, getting fresh air and getting some good exercise, but also in terms of more of a spiritual way, in terms of a cultural way, and in a way that we can connect with nature and have access to green space in an urban environment.
The entire marsh covers about 100 acres. Buttertubs Marsh is a 46-acre bird and wildlife sanctuary within that was acquired by the Nature Trust of BC in 1976. It is co-managed by the Nature Trust, the city, and Ducks Unlimited Canada. But it's more than habitat and trails.
There's a deeper value, too, to what it provides to holding water and cleaning water from the Millstone River system, and depending on the time of year, obviously, holding back some water to prevent potential flooding downstream.
Wetlands can also help to act as a carbon sink and moderate the effects of climate change. And so all of these things together basically mean that the wetlands provide a very important economic function for our community.
Another way of looking at this too is looking at the comparison. What does this provide freely to the community as a stormwater asset, and compare that to what would it take to engineer and design something that equates that? I think when you put that in perspective, you realize we gain so much by protecting and maintaining natural systems like this that otherwise we would have to pay huge amounts of money to try and repeat in an artificial way.
The city of Nanaimo was chosen, along with 4 other municipalities from across Canada, to participate in this pilot study, which is expected to wrap up December 2017.
The David Suzuki Foundation has an environmental economist who will be working with us as part of this national project to develop a model that we'll be able to test this and see if it's something we can use as part of our asset management process.
I think this study is a great idea, particularly for an urban wetland like Buttertubs Marsh. It's going to be a really great way to quantify in economic terms the important value that the ecological services in this marsh provide to the community and to humans.
Wetlands are amongst the richest life-supporting ecosystems on Earth, but they are also amongst the most threatened by urban development and climate change. For Go on Shaw TV, I'm Annette Lucas.